I know my camera's fuzzy today, guys. Bear with me, but I wanted to do this for you before the end of my day today because I got goals and targets that I want to hit, and one of them is making sure that I reach out and I connect with you guys. So, the thing I wanted to share with you guys today is that there's only three ways that you're going to create wealth. So, look, if you run a business, have a business, you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're a professional, you have a bunch of money sitting in the bank, the only way that that money is going to help you create wealth, it's not going to be done in your business, I promise you. You're going to be pushing on your business. You're going to have employees, payroll, taxes, marketing, sales, product, pushing things out, customer service. You're going to be managing all of that stuff. That's the game. That's what we all signed up for. I get it. But the goal to creating wealth only happens when you take the money that you made from your business and you invest it in something that works as hard as you do to make that money. So the number one thing that you have to do, and I'll go over this pretty quickly, is you have to actually take your money out of the bank. If you have liquid money, it's only going to be in a couple of places. It's going to be in a bank savings account, bank account, money market account, or it's going to be in a retirement account. That is liquidity, right? It's not going to be a stock market. You got to go and trade those in. You got to pay taxes on it. But if you got money sitting, dying in an account, bank account, retirement account, you got to take that and convert it into a real asset that actually pays you cash flow every month. It needs to work as hard as you do in your business to make that money. That money needs to actually multiply, and it needs to work as hard for you as you work for it. All right. So that's the number one thing. Convert your actual cash, bullshit money into a real asset that cash flows every month. Number two thing that you have to do is you only live off the cash flow you get. What does that mean? It's probably not going to be a lot. Let's say you got 500 grand sitting into an account and you dump it into a multifamily real estate deal like with somebody like myself or on your own, whatever you're going to do, right? I would say invest passively into something. But if you're going to do that, let's say that 500 grand kicks out 5% a year on your money, right? So that's $25,000 a year. That's what you're going to be getting. You only, if you're going to blow your money on something, only use the cash flow that you got. Why? Because that money, you didn't have to work for that money. That's like free money, especially if you get the tax benefits and all the other stuff, the write-offs. So that money is probably going to come to you tax-free. So getting 5 grand, technically, depending on if you're a big shot and you're spending anywhere from 40 to 50% in taxes, that's like getting 10 grand. That's crazy. So if you're not going to spend anything other, you're not going to spend the money you get from your business. You're going to keep reinvesting money back in your business, and any extra money you're going to start putting it back off to the side because you just took the money out of your bank and you reinvested it. You're only going to be really using that cash flow. It's like a noose around your neck, but you got to do it, bro. This is how you create wealth. This is how all people created wealth in their businesses. Everybody. All right. Last but not least, you never, ever, ever touch or lose the principal. So let's say, for example, because this is our goal for all the investors in Bell Capital, is at some point for you to have $1 million invested with us. If we can get you 5% a year on that money, right? So now you're making $4, $5, $6,000 a month on the money that you invested. That's good. That matters. That's like the mortgage on the house, that's rent, that's other things. That's not including the money you still got coming in from your business because you're not going to stop hustling your business. Your business is bringing in money, and then you're going to reinvest that money into real estate. So now you have two things working for you. But one of those things, which is your real estate investments, your investments that you made, you took your money and converted it, you ain't working for that. It's like having two businesses. One is working just as hard as you are, and the other one, you're actually busting your hump over there, running your business, managing yourself, managing your employees, juggling your family, all the things you got to do. So as this money kicks off, that money goes over in here, and this money keeps paying you. Before you know it, you can turn around, sell your business, you get a big hunk of money. Now you got cash flow coming in, a couple $1 million from your investments from real estate, and you are still part owner in that real estate. But you never, ever, ever touch the principal balance of whatever you invested. If you put in 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, whatever that is, just like we said, number two, live off of that cash flow. Never touch your principal. And you got to take that money out of the bank and you got to convert it into real assets that kick out cash flow every month. And I guess number four, because that was three as a bonus, is you got to be patient. Wealth is created over long periods of time. Like everyone who's wealthy was very patient about what they did. They weren't thinking hustle, bustle. I got to get a shit ton of money right away. I got to get all of this big cash flow because I'm looking to turn and burn. Those are get rich quick schemes. Investing passively in real estate, I'm talking about big, nice pieces of real estate, like stuff that insurance companies and banks would invest in, the type of assets that we look at for our fund. That's a long game. That's a 5, 10, 7, 5, 7, 10, sometimes a 20-year hold. But the whole time you're waiting, your money ain't going anywhere. right? You converted your money out of banks, money, cash is going down, but these assets are continuing to go up in value. That's what pension funds, sovereign wealth funds, and insurance companies, they put their money in the type of assets that I'm talking about. So if you're really going to create wealth, there is no wealthy barber, there's no wealthy contractor, there's no wealthy plumber, there's no that's not wealth. That's business. That's rich. We're talking about making a decision to go from being middle class millionaire rich to wealth where you're sitting on 50, 60, $100 million net worth because you've invested all of your money in those assets, and that asset is growing your money faster than you could ever work to produce. All right. So wanted to make sure to get this over to you. Remember those three things. Number one, convert your money into real assets that pay you cash flow. Next, only use the cash flow, which means you got to go back and keep working and making more money and keep dumping back into your investments. And then last but not least, never touch your principal balance. When you get older, when you're 65, you don't need millions of dollars. You need cash flow coming in every month to support the lifestyle that you have and never touch that million, 2 million, 10 million, $50 million net worth coming off of these assets. That's the stuff you leave to your family. You got to know where you want your money and what you want it to do. And you also know where you got to know where you want your family's money. I personally want Bell, the Bell name in the future. My great grandkids, they're like, man, how'd you guys become wealthy? And I want them to say, you know what? My great grandfather started Bell Capital, and all of our family's money is in real estate because it's simple. He understood it. He built a company and he takes care of us, our families, and our investors' family globally. That's my goal. All right. And that should be a goal for you too. You should be investing with us. I want you to be one of our partners. So if you're interested in investing in Bell Capital, go to bell-capital.com and go ahead and register your account. It's free, costs you nothing. You get access to your own portal. We set that up for you. We don't have access to that. You can take a look at the paperwork, our fees, how things are going, the open opportunity that's available for you right now. And you can also schedule a call with myself or somebody on my team. We're here to help you. My goal is not to just have you take a look and listen to a bunch of information. My goal is for everybody who listens to me at some point to say, hey, man, look, I have some money. I want to throw it in with you because I like what you say. Everything you say is simple. I love the deals that you guys are looking at for Bell Capital. And you seem like a straight up guy. Like, that's what I want. But you got to trust you, right? I trust me. I know what I'm looking at. I know what we're doing at Bell Capital. You have to trust that things are the right decision for you. And I can promise you, the best decision you will ever make for your family is to invest in real estate long term. Let your money sit there, get it out of the bank, and just build that network, that net worth for you and your family. Let me be your network. All right. So look, let me know if you need anything. Like this video, share this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And we're looking forward to having you and helping you and being a part of my family inside of Bell Capital as one of our investors and one of our partners. All right. Have a great day today.